OKFM 101.7.
Yawura Andy Kankam ye editor ma informer debo ekrata. Agradi mwache.
Kwame Mejuso.
Na boko die.
Obo ade be ache mu na me asiba ana de be no.
Woye. Na eja special prosecutor wo hwe Yawura Kanforiata wo hunu na won so what test e de aba informer debo ekrata. Ongoing OSP investigations, Telemo, MP towns of Uriata, any the Akokwa ba Nisen Koye or declared wanted, so no, Yatekras, honorable Equasifuase, or no one carrying your own cross, no matter day. And come away at your say.
Come as a match at you for an idiom. A Kwame one is a minimum in Como Bebre, sir. Maybe who Kwame Krana, Uminia. Na SBO or Mampeni bi bana or mao that opportunity say who serve amai or the state now who feel say it is a sovereign guarantee handed over you to perpetuate some financial impropriety on the people of this country. Now there is overwhelming evidence to that effect. So why would be here? You don't call me Nuechi. I won't support you. And Kwame, I have always maintained say opportunity no corruption say ba nkrofo the almost big dream they deny some thousands of Ghanaians children, school children, access to quality education. 21st century. Don't we get a report say Union Kumamo Omudaso to Aboso our classroom and I say for ICT and then AI is the revolution. As far as the fourth industrial revolution is concerned, AI is a driving force. By now multimedia computer lessons Union Kumamo Omunim what is mouse, Omunim what is hard disk. The input device, the output device, what is the monitor, what is keyboard. They just teach them in abstract. So when you go to exam now, draw a mouse to a mouse. The Kwame, that is the issue. Kwame, yes, the OSP on Wednesday held a presser at which Odinye Tuja declaring the former finance minister Yawura Kenneth Yao Kuntunkun of Uriata wanted or fugitive say he's running from justice. Matthew commentaries. But the fact of the matter is OSP the to just say more overwhelming evidence as I say Obabe Enza questions be. Kwame, you know I will support prosecutions based on evidence. Veritable evidence but I will not support persecution. And I was happy to hear the special prosecutor, Mr. Kisieja Ben said, he bear no graduate Yawura Kenoforiata. They are not on that issue of persecution. I mean, they are just doing their work as mandated by the act establishing the office. And so, yes, on it, the commentaries will come. But the point is that when you BBR, you must just submit yourself to the office for the necessary investigations to be carried on. Masa, Ekoriena, Ekobase Masa, one BBR. Yeah, Unson, Arameboa. One will say you are Mustafa Ahmed, former MPA boss. You see the patriotism and courage he displayed, he exhibited. Mm-hmm. Yes. Also, he is not aware of any such investigation concerning the UPPF.
Okay.
Right? But having be it as it may, he is ever ready to cooperate with the OSP. And that, I think, is a mark of patriotism. And you see, people should just emulate that shining example. Yes, he's confidence, that courage. And Kwame, I gave my heart for him. I mean, that is it. So Kwame, let me say OSP, so edited, just say, the raid now, Mokase, Omakako, the former finance minister, you know. How many more she? Am I ne? Let me say, okay, initially in crop was oh boy, Masa. And let me say, majority leader, Eddie Sembia to Janana Bois. So the national security is apologizing and blah 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 and all sort of things. So Kwame, you see, to some extent, let's just be blunt on these issues. This nonsense of harassing people anytime there is a regime change. I mean, party soldiers are now xenophobic and misbehave. This nonsense must stop. Kwame, it must just stop. In the wake of the NDC's victory, I mean, Kwame, countless reports of violence being perpetrated on state institutions, individuals. Is that a way to go? Shouldn't we be interested in things that will unite us and help us with that collective responsibility? I mean, develop this country? That nonsense must stop. Where people think that, oh, because there is a regime change, they can just take the law into their own hands and misbehave. That nonsense must stop in this country. And Kwame, on this note, I think, sir, in fact, the chief constable, the appropriate agencies of state, I mean the security agencies, must be up and doing to crack down on those people, those miscreants, those hoodlums. They must not be allowed. What do you say, Kwame?
Now, Obibeka say 2017, NPP force about power no. You wait me now. I'm judge kwa what you di asem wa mu ko.
Kwame, Enfaso, Enkosi Daben, should we continue repeating this? Kwame, what we say, Tamamoya Council of State Elections was central. You won't hear my see here. And because, and I'm happy, you make that classical reference where some party vigilantes, right, entered a court with the premises. And then also people not turning, they are shouting. But Kwame, what I'm saying is that we must put a stopper on this nonsense. Finito. Why? Why are we subjecting, this country to, international radical and mockery? Kwame, why? That's why. Even when we have a transition act that is supposed to guide us, do transitions, transfer of power smoothly. What is happening? What is happening? Kwame, why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Kwame, Nyame can say, I think that the two major political parties, and Kwame, respectfully, I think that I'm impressing upon the Peace Council and those relevant authorities. They should engage the leaders of these two major political parties so that they will educate their followers. They must educate their followers that when there is a change of government, when there is a regime change, that does not mean, say, you take the law into your own hands and go and misbehave. And probably the sad aspect is that while these people are misbehaving, the law enforcement agencies are just helpless. They are onlooking. I don't know what is happening. Is that a better Ghana that we want to build? Probably. So listen, in as much as I will support prosecutions of state officials, right, with evidence, I will not support persecution and some Rambo-style attempt to fetch suspects to interview them. On this note, I think, sir, I've listened to the majority leader, Honorable Mama Yarga, talking about also. In fact, immediately the national security outfit should look for those people, right, and punish them. They should be punished. They should be made to face the full rigors of the law. That nonsense must stop.
Now, some nonsense is bejaya, and I'm quite besu.
So, Maka, I've just preferred one of the news as I said, the two major political parties, with some appropriate agency, the NCCE, the Peace Council, must must engage these parties. They must have a dialogue. So that, listen, when there is a change of government, these ugly spectacles, we don't want to witness it. We don't want to witness it. You see, Kwame, the sad aspect is that some of these guys who go doing this thing in the name of change of power, I am not sure that President Mahama will come and support you. It won't happen. It won't happen. Because you're not a person to speak in the face of the constitution or the laws of this country. So you will be made to face the full rigors of the law. Me and the Kankam, Kwame, Isaac, I don't think that will be a tool in the hand of anybody to manipulate. Our independence in this country has been established, and that so be it. Our independence has been established, and so shall it be. We don't care whose horse is God. We will speak the truth in the interest of Mother Ghana. My point is that, Kwame, this conduct on the part of some faithful soldiers and apparatchiks must stop. We are not in jungle. We are a country of laws. Even where people don't have laws and they have a code, a document, they behave well. We are not a jungle where we'll be killing each other. Why? Because there is a change of power, so we should kill each other. No, I think that we should be interested in things that will unite us with that collective responsibility, unity of purpose. I mean, I think that we can all build a better Ghana. So, Kwame, this must stop. And on this note, I have heard the majority leader made some comments to that regard. I feel the national security will do something about it. And those involved, the culprits, those culpable, should be made to face the full rigors of the law. And Kwame, I repeat, the nonsense must stop. Whether it is MPP, NDC, it must stop. When there is a change of power, it doesn't mean say we should be at each other's throats. It doesn't mean say we are enemies. Are we enemies? Don't we have brothers, family members, one in MPP, one in NDC, the Safo Mafo, the Ajay Mafo, the Jinapos? I mean, what are we talking about? The Alajetes? What are we talking about? Kwame, into me no say now me MPP now who was CPP. Let me say Kwame you kuntokwa and say kasa. No, before this dispensation, now family in some more. So what are we doing to ourselves? Kwame, I will not support those things, those lawless conducts. Those things that are not sanctioned by law. You don't do it. And I'm happy to say today, the OSP, when he said that he has no knowledge of that rate, and that anytime officials from the office they go with their insignia. You understand? So yes, I am happy to say he's been vindicated on that score. But national security, if they should look into this matter, and those involved should be punished to serve as deterrent to others. We are not in jungle. This nonsense, Kwame, I repeat with all apology and humility to my listeners, that must stop in this country.
Mami Nawasi, I don't know pay.
Kwame, before I will say in 2023, the OSP in conjunction with the Controller and Accountant General, and also Jumabi or Northern Region, the payroll fraud in Sensemi, Emma, Uber Kaya, in not for Nina for sorry, yes, why are they doing this? And then I am happy that the OSP has announced, sir, 5 persons after Omuya will be arraigned before a Tamale High Court to face justice. Kwame, OSP, with that small exercise, with the GES, with the GES and the Ghana Health Service, saved this country over 2.8 million Ghana cedis. That is what we are talking about. And to me, I believe that the OSP and other agencies should be interested in, let's say, recovery. That's why, please, congestion is too much. Master, Where if we are able to recover those, roots, we should recover them and spend it judiciously to build this country. I am not interested, sir, necessarily. People should be thrown to jail. No, in these cases, if you can recover, we recover, and the agencies must deter people from engaging in this corruption and corruption-related activities. And Kwame, this morning, I think that we must all put our shoulders to the hill and make sure that, listen, we make institutions of state work and work to perfection.
Mami na wase anope.
Na nka ona Kwame yo nkasa.
Okay, 101.7.
OKFM 101.7.